Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how station models show the barometric trend. So, if you look to the right of a station model, you'll see what's called a barometric trend. The barometric trend shows what happened to the pressure in the past 3 hours. So, the plus sign right here means that whatever pressure you have on your station model already, in this case 1019.6 millibars, this pressure is higher now than it was 3 hours ago. Instead of a plus sign, if you had a negative sign, that would mean that whatever pressure you have now, that pressure is lower now than it was 3 hours ago. The 19 here actually just means, if you add a decimal to the middle, 19 means that the pressure changed by 1.9 millibars. So if the pressure is higher now than it was 3 hours ago, now it's 1.9 millibars higher than it was 3 hours ago. Now, if you had a negative and the pressure is lower now than it was 3 hours ago, then the 1.9 would mean that the pressure, whatever pressure you have right now here, that pressure is 1.9 millibars lower now than it was 3 hours ago. Finally, this upward slash sign means that the pressure is still rising or currently rising, and this downward slash means that the pressure is currently falling. You can have all these symbols over here. So, overall, if you look at this example, this means that the pressure right here is higher now than it was 3 hours ago. It's higher now by 1.9 millibars, and the pressure is still rising. Now, say I wanted to know, okay, if the pressure right now is this, what was the pressure 3 hours ago then? Well, the actual pressure right now, according to this, is 1019.6 millibars. 3 hours ago, since I have a plus sign, this means that this pressure is higher now than it was 3 hours ago. That means 3 hours ago the pressure was lower. How much lower? 1.9 millibars lower. So if I want to know what the pressure was 3 hours ago, I just take what I have, 1019.6 minus 1.9, and that gives me 1017.7 millibars. That means the pressure 3 hours ago was 1017.7 millibars, and the pressure is higher now by 1.9 millibars, and it's still rising, and now the pressure is 1019.6. So go and pause this video, try 14. The station model below represents the weather conditions for a location in New York State. The barometric trend for the past 3 hours at this location indicates a steady increase of. The correct answer is A. 0.2 just means 0.2 millibars. That's why this is the correct answer. If you tend to forget, an example is right here. 19 is the same as 1.9 millibars. So go ahead and pause this video. Actually, I already gave you the answer. For number 15, the correct answer is actually C, 1003.3 millibars. And here's how. It says the accompanying station model shows the weather conditions at Messina, New York at 9 a.m. on a particular day in June. What was the barometric pressure at Messina 3 hours earlier on that day? So, if I want to know what the pressure was 3 hours ago, I need to look at the barometric trend. The barometric trend tells me that I have a negative sign, right? This means whatever pressure this pressure is lower now than it was 3 hours ago by 3.1 millibars. So what I need to do first is convert this code into the actual pressure. If you converted like I showed you in the previous video, then the pressure you should get is 1000.2 millibars. Now that I know what pressure I have right now, I know that the negative sign means this pressure is lower than it was 3 hours ago, and it's lower by 3.1. So if I want to find out what the pressure was 3 hours earlier, that pressure must be higher 3 hours earlier. And remember, negative means that the pressure is lower now than it was 3 hours ago, right? So um, if the pressure was higher 3 hours ago, then I should add, right? So my pressure now is 1000.2. If I add 3.1, because that's how much the pressure changed, then I can find out what my pressure was 3 hours ago. In this case, my pressure was 1003.3 millibars, and the pressure decreased or is lower now than it was 3 hours ago, and it's lower by 3.1. That's why your current pressure is 1000.2 millibars. So go and try 16 and 17 on your own. Once you're done, please check with your teacher. That's it for today.